retirement reminds Huddersfield Town of transfer need they have never truly met. Carel, Eiting and John Russell both had a go at filling the Australians' boots, but neither turned out to be a long-term successor, leaving the ball-playing midfield role vacant again. We need to be careful how we phrase this lest it comes across as overly simplistic. Oh, we'll just go and sign another Mooy. Shall we? The most singular talent this club has had in 50 years? Cool, that won't be an issue. Still, there is a gap in the Huddersfield Town squad for an Mooy type, as the Australian's retirement has quite nicely reminded us. It's a point Opta analyst David Hartrick made on our podcast to be a Terrier last weekend. 2. Neil Warnock has a fair few different types of midfielders, but they do not have established ball player among them. That informed Warnock's approach last season. His sides are not famous for having loads of the ball. He has joked that sides who have let his sides dominate possession over the years must be really bad, but even he lamented at times how poor his team were at keeping control of the ball. To that end, Warnock dabbled with Scott High in something of a retention role, only for the youngster to break his wrist shortly thereafter and force Warnock to go back to players whose talents are better suited to counter-attacking football instead. A further evolution came for the final few games of the season as Town looked to become a high-pressing side against certain opponents. The results spoke for themselves. Both approaches suited Town well, with Jonathan Hogg and Jack Redoni each doing their share of coming deep to help the side play out from deeper positions as required. We know that while Hogg can be tidy, however, he is not the most imaginative player in the world, while Redoni's talents would be better used as a runner than as a sprayer, if you'll forgive the fairly gross descriptors. This is a position that Town have tried to recruit for since Mooy left and have never really found a proper long-term solution for, but it doesn't feel coincidental that Carlos Corberan's two most encouraging runs of form came when he had players who were in form playing that role. Carel Eiting was superb at taking the ball off his defensive teammates and getting moves going by accurately picking out an overlapping fullback or a rampant Lewis O'Brien, but was cut down by injury midway through his first season at the club. While John Russell had a few months where he was so adept at the same job that he kept even a returning Eiting out of the side in the second half of the 2022-23 season. Sadly, he was unable to replicate that form last season. It's well known we hold High in greater esteem than most, but even for us it feels like it may be asking a lot to put that entire role on his shoulders at this point. Josh Osterfield is another candidate, but the same doubts go double for a player who is yet to play a championship game. Etienne Kamara would probably be the best candidate at the moment, but he has been the subject of transfer speculation. Town most urgently need recruits for the front line, and we had previously advocated for the club to find a long-term successor for Hogg, but with Warnock hinting he may keep Rarmani Edmonds-Green in a midfield role, that suddenly feels a lot less of a priority. A Mooy type though, that could give Warnock an important extra tool for his toolbox. Thanks for your watching. Don't forget to click the subscribed button and hit the bell icon for more.